They tend to give up when they don't see results immediately. Bati na nga pala kami.
Yan, ano yung thumbnail dito?
Gawin natin ng beef. Paka-runnerist, di naman nakatapos ng marathon. Tanong mo kung ikinalakas niya. Malamang binibilog niya lang yung ulo mo. Love that guy. I love that. You can't treat it as exercise.
Makasalita ako ng Pilipili.
82, 92, 2002.
Charmeleon nga.
Hindi binalik yun talaga. Infuriating yun. Huwag natin isali yun, Zaki. Too early to call it a comeback? Yeah? Too early to call it a comeback? Nagbabalik loob lang. Nagbabalik loob ng konti.
Bati pa rin kami. Hindi kaaway.
Bati pa rin kami.
Alising kaaway na rin.
Magkaibigan ba?
Ay, hindi pala. Nangaaway.
Ako, madaming kaaway. Sino?
Alis ako.
Sino?
Sa mga sa comment section na wala na daw dito, dito.
Kami. Tampo lang ako.
Training diary today, doing some cleans. And then we're doing some front squats. And then conditioning piece. So all care of TGM. Or the Grin method. The Grin method, yan. So, yeah, we've been here for a while. Tayo yung totoong OG dito. Baluarte natin to. Kailangan ng mag-build ng momentum ulit ng videos kasi hindi na pala tayo part ng YouTube partner program. Sorry, tinanggal. Kasi hindi na abot yung minimum required na hours na view yung videos for a year. Wala kaming pinost ni Austin masyado for last year.
Pero bati na kami.
Bati na. Ngayon lang.
Yan, ano yung thumbnail dito?
Wala bang ano? Gawin natin ng beef.
We can drink and can drink beef.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
Si Austin kasi runnerist. Kala mo naman nakatapos ng marathon. Hindi.
26.
Paka-runnerist, di naman nakatapos ng marathon. Hindi, joke lang.
Pati yung facility.
Ang layo no? Split stance, crossbody, Romanian deadlifts. Good exercise to prep your hamstrings. It's a very different angle, different plane of motion. So it's going to hit the muscle slightly differently than your normal Romanian deadlift. Don't need to go heavy on this. This is just some prep for my hams before we get into the heavier stuff. Hams, glutes, even your spine. Today we're wearing all Lululemon and Rads. Rad 1. So that's what we're using today. Medyo tito na tayo. Pag wala ka namang sponsor, you buy what you want. Buy what you want, use what you want. So half kneeling weight shifts, good prep for your ankles, your hips, your hip flexors. A very underrated exercise, if you ask me. Ooh, yeah, feel that. Okay, my ankles are relatively tight. I feel it. Medyo tight siya, lumalaban. Hindi ko pala na-start yung workout sa Garmin.
Ganun ba talaga? Ganun ka pusi sa workout? Start workout?
Si Austin.
Sobrang bad trip wala.
Tanong mo kung ikinalakas niya.
Get some help.
Joke lang. Bati na nga pala kami. Hindi niya na matiis. Hindi niya na matik. It's the foundation of every good bro relationship. Pag hindi malakas mang asar yung friends mo, you should ask yourself if you even have the right friends. Dahil pagka hindi malakas yung friends mo, malamang binibilog niya lang yung ulo mo. Since we're warming up, just use lightweight. You don't need to go heavy on your warm-ups. Your technique is much more important than the weight. You're prepping the muscles to fire for the heavier work that's to come ahead. Tama ba bilang ko? I think so. Okay. ramdam ko yung difference sa tightness ng ankle. Nag-improve. Medyo lumuwag-luwag na siya. Ito, wala masyado issues. This side's okay. When I was younger, I think they call it jumper's knee. So there's a little bit of may konting, just a little bit of pain. Very tolerable. A little bit of pain, a little bit of discomfort on that knee. So I think, of course, if you play at a very high level, yung wear and tear nun would be way worse. So it could make issues. But since pang ano lang naman tayo, low level lang naman tayo sa basket, hindi naman siya sumama. And syempre, I stopped playing basketball when I realized that, you know, I mean, it's not really that great a use of your time. It's very ineffective. If you think about it, if you treat it as your form of exercise, it's very ineffective. So it should be treated as sport or play. You should make a little bit of time for that, but you know, you can't treat it as exercise. I wouldn't say it does more harm, but there is a high risk of hurting yourself. As far as that's concerned, I guess I'd say the risks outweigh the benefits. Yeah, the risks outweigh the benefit. If you hurt your knee or whatever part of you, that's also going to sidetrack you at the gym. You know, and if working out is a part of your life, for me, of course, it's a much bigger part of my life. So I'd rather work out than play basketball, you know. Sabi naman nila, the Bondi 9 daw, if you like the previous Bondis, you'll love it. Pero if you're not a fan of the Bondis to begin with, grabe yung Pegasus Premium, you know, sold out. OE, you know.
13K pero ubos agad.
Oo, OE. It looks good on paper.
Let us know kung ano yung gusto nyong
Daily trainer, you know.
yeah, daily trainer, super trainer, whatever you want na running shooter review. We're learning it as we go as well, but
No, we can give the review as non-elite runners, as people who are fairly new into running. Plated shoes are such a new thing. Marathons have been around for forever, and plated shoes have not even been around for, at this point, not even 15 years, I think.
not even.
Yeah, not even 15 years.
Not even 10 years, I think.
10 years meron naman na siguro. The first Alpha Fly,
Which was
14, I think. Zoom Fly,
14 ba yun?
hindi pala Alpha Fly una. Vapor Fly yung nauna eh, no?
Or dati, they used to race in flats for 2 hours, no?
Cortez. Totoo!
Forest Gump.
Right. Oh, Forrest Gump, di ba?
Performance shooting.
Yeah. Those were running shoes back in the day. Ano mang gamit ni Steve Prefontaine?
Binigay sa kanyang waffle shoes.
Waffle, di ba? Ni Bowerman. Oh, yun. Oh, di ba? Pero track runner si Pre eh. Zaki, pwesto mo na yan. Mag-clean sa tayo.
Yeah, bro.
Bati na.
Pwede ba tayo magkano yung 3 bedroom na hotel? Oh. Kasi
Si Carla tsaka si Tito din.
pupunta rin.
Nag-register.
Ayun, nice. Nakita.
Yung clean dapat 85% ng 1 RM front squat. Kung tama yung strength to technique ratio mo.
Sa akin, baliktad. Mas mabigat dati yung 1 RM clean kaysa sa front squat.
So, backstory si Zaki. Nung pinanganak siya, nag-workout na ako. Tama, 4 nga. 4 sets. Nanghina ako ng konti dun
Hinipe ko pa naman sarili ko for 3 sets.
Laking effect, no? Pag gano'n yung mentally...
yung alam mong okay.
Ina-expect mo 3 sets, tapos biglang may curveball na, ay mali pala yung pagkakabasa mo ng program, 4 sets. So, I'm lifting 140 pounds while Zaki is lifting 190. Kondisyon si pamangkin. ...2002 ka no? JP 1992 ka, di ba? Sakto pala, 10 years pala talaga yung gap. 82, 92, 2002. Wow! 3 decades!
3 decades of fitness.
Yeah! 3 decades!
Para sa Pokemon, sino ba yun? Charmander.
Charizard.
Hindi yung si Charizard na yung pinaka, di ba?
Hindi ko generation ng Pokemon, so huwag niyo akong tatanungin. Charing.
Charmeleon nga.
Charmeleon.
Ano yung pinaka...
Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard.
Dalawa lang yan.
Baka walang motibo.
Make sure you always put back your plates. That's like most basic gym etiquette ever. One of the main reasons why I have a very hard time working out at like your typical commercial gym, like Anytime Fitness. A lot of people never return their plates, and it's infuriating to say the least. Mildly infuriating. Pag yung hindi lang nakatama yung order. Kayang tiisin. Mildly infuriating lang. Hindi binalik yun talaga. Infuriating yun. So for conditioning, we're going to do, is it an AMRAP? 4 sets. 4 sets of 10 cal row, 20 jump squats, bodyweight jump squats, and then 30-second goblet wall sit. Then another V-ups, 20 V-ups, and then another 10 8 cal row. That's what we're gonna do. Sometimes there are workouts that when you see them written, you're like, can I even do this? So this is not one of those. This is one of those that, okay, it's not gonna be the easiest of workouts, but it's definitely hard but doable. So I've been working out for 2.5 weeks now from the time that I took that video in the bathroom. So I've been somewhat regular for 2.5 to 3 weeks almost. Being able to go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. This week I was supposed to run. I was a bit under the weather, had a cough, so I decided not to. You know, at my age, I feel like there are days when your body really tells you, take things slow, take it easy, you know, don't push. That maturity gives me the knowledge that, you know, good things take time, and rather than going at things or chasing your goals hard, the more important thing is to stay consistent, relatively consistent, you know, 80 to 90% compliance over a long period of time is better than 100% compliance over a short period of time. That's what I've realized, you know. A lot of people start out too hot, especially at the start of the year. You'll see that January, gyms are full. Then by the time March comes around, the same gym that was full of people in January, generally you'll see that a lot of those people who were very intense at the start of the year, some of them have now dropped off. You know, a lot of people, they tend to give up when they don't see results immediately. But that's not the way fitness works, you know. Things take time, especially if you're coming from a lifestyle where I don't know, you did years of damage to your body. You shouldn't expect that you're going to be able to fix that in 1 month, 2 months, maybe even 3 months. It's not gonna happen. Maybe you need to grind for 8 months to a year before you actually see some really noticeable results. But it all works out to be worth it in the end. That's the important thing. We just do what we can, 80 to 90% compliance over a long period of time. That's the goal. Try not to be a... No. JP's a very nice guy. I love that guy. I love that guy. You're rowing faster than me, a lot faster. I think I was taking about between 37 to 40 seconds. The fastest round was about 37 seconds. Slowest is 40. Pero nagbawas ako ng reps sa squats, nagbawas ako ng reps sa V-ups. Heavy leg day workout today. I'll feel this tomorrow if I run, which I am going to run. So that's the reason why I am reducing the volume. If my legs get too beat up, I feel it on the runs. So the quality of my runs, I'm not able to get the best effort I can out of my runs. I usually feel a lot of fatigue the next day in my hip flexors. Especially workout like this, there's V-ups, that isometric goblet squat hold, a good mix, explosive bodyweight jump squat, and then may cardio na medyo more or less zone 3 to 4. Zone 3 to 4. Okay lang. Good It's a good mix of lifting, conditioning. We did the squats, we did the squat cleans, and then we had a good warm-up, then conditioning, and then we're done. If you made it this far in the workout, please don't forget to subscribe. Give us a follow on Instagram. My personal account's at Jeridan_, and then there's also at TitoFitPH. And of course, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. See you next time.